Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Welcome to the Rust Covered Cottage. My name is Christina. I hope you're all having a great day. Good morning. Hello. Let me get myself up here on Facebook. How we doing this morning? Good? It's kind of another day in paradise. I'm always a mess. Always a mess. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Lisette. Good morning, Dee Dee. How y'all doing this morning? Put you over here so I can see you. Good morning, Dayla. Good morning, Mama Bev. How you doing? Glad to see you on. Listen, I don't even have my space cleaned up. Like, the struggle is real. The struggle. Good morning, Ruth. Good morning, Stephanie. Come on in, guys, while I get my life together here. You know, I had something planned, and then at the last minute, I had to change courses because I forgot it was still Snowman week, and I wasn't prepared to do a snowman. There's something on my contact. So, we switched gears a little bit, but it'll be fine. It will be fine. Come on in. Good morning, Betty. Well, hello, Miss Shelley. How are you, my friend? I'm glad you could jump on. It is like a nasty day here. It's not real cold, but it's just wet and gray and rainy and yucky. Good morning, Denny. How are you? Come on in, guys. Let's make something. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but let's give it a shot. Good morning, Charlene. You're from West Virginia? Yes, West Virginia. Welcome. All is good. Listen, it is what it is, and we're going to make something pretty, and that's all that matters. I have a new battery on my glue gun. I have my coffee. I have my coffee grunge. I mean, I have you all. What more do we need? There's something on my contact, guys. I'm sorry. It's fine. Good morning, sweet Lori. How are you? Good morning, Sherry. So, with it being Snowman Week, I got into my emails from the Printed Pebble, Stephanie at the Vintage Pebble, her subscription book, not book, group. And in our bonus prints for this last week, we have a vintage snowman. How cute is that? So cute. So if you guys are not familiar with Stephanie's subscription group, it's $9.99 a month. Each week on a Friday, she sends us, it varies, 4 or 5 different printable items, plus that she creates. And then 2 bonus prints or 1 bonus print that she doesn't create, but it's out there in the internet and it's free. You don't need a license or anything. And this is one of those. So if you're not following her subscription group and you like to use printables or tags or whatever, go give it a look because it's really, really worth it. You know, we all run to Etsy and pay $2 or $3 or $4 or $5 a piece. Well, it's $9.99 a month, and then you get all of that. And you can continue to use them. They're yours. You just can't sell the digital file. You can make things with it and sell the physical form, but not the digital file. Okay, so let me see. Hi, Brandy. How are you? Hi, Ruth. Rags to Stitches. Darcy. I know that's wrong, but I'm going to go with it. Yes, it is very worth it. Oh, you're welcome. So we have this cute little vintage Santa or snowman, and I printed it. I didn't buy muslin this time. This time when I went to Hobby Lobby, their fabric was 40% off. And I know that Summer at the Hammond's Nest, she uses that Osnaburg fabric. And I've showed you this before, but anyway, I got it for, it was $5.99 and I got it for 40% off. So I went that route because it was $1 cheaper than the muslin. And this isn't coffee stained or anything, but you can see the little speckles in it, and it's a little more textured, slightly more textured than muslin. I was concerned, I mean, it's not a whole lot thicker, but it is a little. I was worried about printing on it, but listen, it worked. And I don't know if any of you have seen, did you just join DD? Perfect. And then she does her little weekly lives in that group, and she'll use the printables that she gives us and gives us ideas of what we can do with it. So it's pretty cool. Osnaburg, it's Osnaberg, and it's back like at my Hobby Lobby. It's backed by the muslin, and I just happened to stumble across it because I know Summer says she gets it at Walmart. My Walmart doesn't have a fabric department, so I found it there. And who doesn't want to save $1 a yard, right? It's a win-win. And I don't know if everybody saw my live when I was on Days Gone By as a guest crafter, or Stephanie's live where we show you how to print on fabric. You guys have to try it. Lori Bumgart, our good friend, and Stephanie was on me constantly. You got to try, you got to try it. Well, I never did. And then I did, and now I'm hooked. So I will tell you real quick how to do that for the, good morning, Regina. Good morning, Betsy. Gina, my printer is nothing fancy. It is an HP Envy, and the numbers are 5070. I got it at Best Buy. I think this is the third Christmas. So 3 years ago, I got it on Black Friday, and it was like a $159 printer. I got it for $39. It's literally nothing fancy. It's just a regular old printer. That's all. So I will tell you guys, what you do is you just take your regular sheet of computer paper, just a plain white sheet of computer paper, nothing fancy. Any kind of spray adhesive. This is what she used on hers. When I was at Walmart looking for a spray adhesive, they had this there too, so I got it. But I know like Gorilla Glue has one, which I don't know if you'd want to do that. Elmer's Glue has one. Any kind of spray adhesive. And you spray your paper. You spray your computer paper, and then you just literally lay your fabric, like say this is my computer paper that's sprayed. You just lay your fabric right over top. You push out the wrinkles, and I make sure that I didn't have too much hanging over, too many extra strings, because I don't want to get it stuck for any reason. You know, I don't want to break my printer. And then my printer, you have to put the side that you want printed down in the paper tray, and you just stick it in there. And then when you're done, the spray adhesive, you just pull. You pull it off the paper. It's that easy. Like literally that easy, you guys. It's a game changer. Look at that. Look how cute that is. I just love it. You have an envy too, Lori? Welcome, Marie. Where's Marie? Good morning, Shanna. Are you feeling any better? It took you a minute to find my live? Am I hiding? Yes, Marie. First time peeking in. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here. I hope you decide to stick around. Who else am I missing? Thank you, Regina. I just think he's adorable. And you know, I was going to iron out this crease from the fabric, and I'm like, it doesn't matter to me. It's fine. So what I did, you guys, I took this, just an 8x10. I think it's an 8x10. Yeah, 8x10 canvas from Dollar Tree. And I took the canvas off. And I did that off of video because, you know, these are a pain. I have this little tool that my husband got at some health fair they had at his job, but I like it because it's curved. And then I just went in and I removed all the staples. And I don't know how you guys are, but when you do the reverse canvases, I don't like how inside here it's open. So I took the time last night and I just used my filler, my what do you call it, spackling? Yeah. And I covered them, you know, I filled them in because that just literally drives me crazy. It's just, oh, it's Maria. Okay, I'm sorry. What are we asking, Maria? You couldn't find me? That's weird. Thank you for sending it to the crew. It's just regular ink. Just regular printer ink, Maria. Why can't anybody find me? What's happening? Like, is my page? I don't know. I can't let that boggle my mind right now. I'm just glad you're here and glad you found me. So I'm just going to take a minute while we chat, and I'm going to sand down that spackling so that we can, I'm just going to do the burnt umber on this again. Okay, good, Dayla. Just going to sand this down so we have a smooth surface. Oh, good. Okay, good. You never know what's going to be happening in the FB world, you know? All the notifications of mine were turned off. Lisa, that happened to me too. And I had to go, for all the people that I remembered, I went and I turned them back on. Gina from Gingerly Creations and I were just talking about that last night. Like, all the settings, it's like they don't want you to follow people. And you guys, I'm just going to glue I'm going to Mod Podge my fabric to the the canvas. I don't know either, honey. Okay, good, Stephanie. Oh no, Lisa. They need to just leave certain things alone, huh? And you know, these frames, you guys, they're not the best quality. But listen, they're $1, right? And if you guys hear like nature, I have my windows, some of my windows open on my porch because it's not really that cold here today. And you all know how I am with the hot flashes. So there's that. There's that. The wonderful hot flashes. Oh, well, you know what? You guys, I do have, oh Lord, what's it called? Telegram. And it is free. And I know a lot of creators are using it, but we send a text and it goes right to your phone or your tablet or whatever. It's a free app. I have the link to join my page on there. Because 9 out of 10 times I do remember to send out the telegram, even though I post it on Facebook. So maybe think about doing that. Like, I have mine set up for Stephanie, Sarah, my Sweet Home Living, Home Sweet Create. So every time they go live and they send one out, I know to go to their page at whatever time. So maybe something for you to think about. I mean, it's free. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, Tuesday was weird, Maria. I kept getting booted off. Who was I watching? Well, Tuesday I went live. We had our event. And I know, like Taterbug, and she had a heck of a time with Facebook. I kept getting booted off of her live. It was kind of a mess, to be honest. I think she went live. She had to continue like maybe 3 or 4 times. Okay, so we did that. I know, I like the Telegram app too. I'm telling you, whew, I get really hot, girlfriend, really hot. So you guys, I'm going to take my apple barrel burnt umber and we're going to stain the frame. I'm not doing much to the frame. We're just going to get it stained, and then I want to sand it just a bit because I don't want it to look perfect. Those squirrels are out there making some noise. Can you guys hear them? I'm going to go live earlier than normal today. Oh, okay, Steph. Yeah, we discussed that. Poor Steph's got a crazy day and had a crazy night, didn't you, girlfriend? Oh my gosh, the squirrels are loud. It's so funny to hear them. Okay, let's take the nice side and let's just stain it. I've had these canvases for so long, you know, because you get them. Oh, I might be able to make something with that. And then I never do. So when I had to switch gears last night, I'm like, I can do a reverse canvas. I always love the way they look. I just never do them. They are playing with the nuts. I know, Shannon, me too. Me too, girl. It's horrible. I mean, I just turned 53. I don't think it's going to stop anytime soon. I think I told you guys the story. I was at the grocery store one day, and this lady, this cashier, she was, you know, she was older than me, and she was talking about having hot flashes. And you know, usually the registers are up by the door. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, you mean I have this much longer? Please say it isn't so. Because I'm thinking she was in her 70s, early 70s maybe. And I'm like, no, 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 I don't want it to be. Oh, Lisette, you have been blush. Can you hear the squirrels, Debbie? Good morning, Michelle. How are you? Thanks for joining. Like, they are seriously, they must be right outside the porch because they're pretty loud. Squirrel emergency. So anyway, I'm going to Mod Podge the fabric onto the canvas. And then we're going to take some of our brown goodness and we're going to brush it on to make it look... Actually, I don't know if I'm going to do that. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to mix it with some Mod Podge. And I didn't bring a container out. Lord. I'm a mess, y'all. It'll be fine. I'll figure it out. 64 and only had hot. Oh, you're lucky. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. Good morning, Marie. Hi, Joan. Deborah, you're lucky. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm back to my old, whatever you call normal self. Because I use that term lately. Even though the backside's ugly and it's not going to be seen, because I'll just set it on my mantle or somewhere, like a little shelf sitter. I'll nestle it in somewhere. I'm still going to do it for the most part, but I'm not going to worry about where all the staples were because it's not going to be seen. It looks like the delay's really bad between my phone and my iPad too. Okay. So here we are with this. And see, I like how the stain didn't take in certain spots. It just makes it look more vintage. So let's take the gloves off. And of course my contact has to bother me when I'm live. Why not, right? Did I miss an end? Oh my goodness. Always do, Shannon. Thank you. I even looked. There we go. There we go. We got it. Well, thank you for the stars, Susan. You're too sweet. I didn't even see you come on. Good morning. See, Lisa, me too. I've always been hot. And then throw this in and it's like, I feel like I'm going to explode. Like combust, I mean. Good morning, Tish. Oh, Gina. Well, you are in Colorado, girl. I know Sarah sent me in. Sarah and Stephanie and I have like a little group text. She sent us a good morning and showed us like her car. It said it was 6 degrees in Minnesota. Stephanie sends one and I think it was 66 in Texas. It's 42 here in Ohio. Oh, you're in Florida, Susan. Aw, yes, Lisa, the nurse in us. Good morning, Robin. 65 in Georgia. I'm going into 10 years. Oh, Maria. Oh, -4 in northern Wisconsin. Hello, Christy. How are you? Okay, so we're going to let this dry a little bit. And I've never done this. I've never Mod Podged onto canvas, but we're going to figure it out. I don't see why it wouldn't work. I mean, worst case scenario, I could just spray the canvas and put my fabric on like that. But I think Mod Podge will work, don't you guys? Us 3 girls are a hoot? What do you mean? I got one right now. Whew. I can feel my ears getting hot when it first starts happening. Okay, so we're going to take this and I'm going to try to decide, do I want to spray it or Mod Podge it? I think Mod Podge, because I kind of want to, this is just the crease that was in the fabric and I wasn't concerned with it, like literally did not care about it at all. That's the brush that gives off all the hair, so we don't want that. Good morning, Zenny. 81 in Texas. Oh, you guys are so lucky. Ugly Mississippi, Regina. Oh, Robin, you're in Iowa, 17. Personal summers. That's what they are. It is. It really, really is. Head to toe. I think I'm going to do this side of it. Yeah, I'm just going to squirt this on and we're going to brush it. Let's hope I'm not clogged up. Nope. Of course, I might need more than that because I feel like this canvas is going to really soak up this Mod Podge. Stephanie, you got all your stuff made for your little brunch this morning, sister? Or this afternoon? Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Cheryl. Oh, you're in southern Louisiana, right, Joan? You're going to be in the 80s? Oh, Lord. That would be amazing. Or not. I'm sure you guys get sick of the hot weather, don't you? You people that are fortunate enough to not have to deal with the snow and the winter. Okay, guys, so I just brushed Mod Podge all over this. I was going to cut the image and make it like tattered on the edges. And listen, this is just what we're doing. I'm covering the whole canvas. Covering the whole canvas. Try to smooth it out as much as possible. Hi, Stella. Good morning, friend. How are you? Yeah, you want snow. Good morning. Nice and humid in Texas. The Paint and Spindle. Can you give me your first name, please, honey? Hi, Trina. I know. It's the truth. It is so true. Hi, Trish. How are you? Like, I am just still very, very hot. But it'll be okay. We'll get through it because we have to. You guys, I'm just going to warm this up a little bit. Not warm it up. I just kind of want to dry it some. Stephanie, I just love this snowman. Thank you so much for making this. And I also requested a vintage Santa face, so that was also a bonus print. So something, you know what I'm thinking about doing, you guys? I don't know if I'll do a short video on it or if I'll actually do a live on it. But do you remember the rusted, okay, the oval platters, like the metal ones the Dollar Tree had? And for not spring, oh, Christina, get your words together. For fall, they were doing the rusted, like pumpkins. You put 3 of them together, attach them with a popsicle stick on the back. Well, I made 3 sets of that, and only 2 of them sold at my booth. So I want to take them apart, and they're already rusted. And this is why I was thinking about not doing it on a live, because I'm not actually doing the process. But I wanted to take those apart, and I want to put a cute vintage image on it. Print on the fabric, and then embellish it with some cute greens or something, you know what I mean? Just make it really cute, and just kind of recycle those rusty platters because they're cute. Like, why not? Thank you, Jan. Good morning, dear. Thank you, Trish. Oh, I didn't think I was ever going to feel better. I was sick. Okay, so here we go. It is Mod Podged onto the canvas. Ladies, for those of you just joining, I just took a regular canvas from Dollar Tree. It's an 8x10 size. I tore it apart and I stained it with the raw umber and a baby white. I printed this vintage snowman from Stephanie's Printable group. I printed it on the Osnaburg fabric. And then I just Mod Podged it to the canvas itself. Thank you, not Sarah. Thank you, Stella. Thanks, Maria. Thanks, Lisette. Hi, Jermaine. How are you? Good morning, Monique. Good morning. Okay, the painted spindle. Did you tell me your name, my dear? Thank you, Jan. Oh, thanks, Betsy. Thanks, Trina. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to trim that up because we're just going to glue this. Typically, I would staple it on the back, but I'm not messing around with it. This is just for me. I'm just going to put glue on the back of the frame, and we're going to just place it on there. Now, I am going to put... Hi, Danielle. Robin, I just have a regular... In fact, if you guys don't mind my mess, I'll just show you. Like, I'll show you. It's just an HP. Can you see it? Like, my iron sitting on it. It's just a regular small, just a printer. Nothing fancy. Like I said, I got it, I think, 3 years ago. It was a $159 printer. I got it on Black Friday for $39.99. Just regular ink. I get the ink cartridges from HP. Nothing fancy at all. Good morning, Deb. How are you, my friend? Okay, so as I started to say, I'm going to put the snowman down towards the bottom of the frame, because up across here, I want to put a little piece of fabric across there and then some muslin, and I want to stamp on it. And I was thinking of what I could stamp, and Lisette, my good friend, she's one of the admin in my private share group. She suggested In the Meadow, and then I'll put ... and then you can sing the rest yourself. In the meadow, we can build a snow. And then we'll embellish the outside of the frame somehow. I don't think it's big enough for a bow. Good morning, Tony. Grace and Tattered Lace. Monique, why aren't you working? Or are you on a little break? Or are you sneaking in the bathroom and getting on your phone? Do you tape the fabric to the paper or something? Trish, this is Stephanie's method. I know there's a bunch of different ones. I learned from Stephanie. I take a regular sheet of computer paper, just plain paper. I take this spray adhesive. It can be any kind. This is just the brand that they had at Walmart, and it's under $6. I spray the sheet of paper. Like if you're going to do it like on the silicone mat, I did it and it was a mess. I had a hard time getting the adhesive off. So like put a bag or paper towel or something down. And then you literally just apply your fabric over top of the paper. And if if it doesn't get on right, you can lift it back up and smooth it out. And then in my printer, the print side goes on the bottom. So I turn it upside down, put it in the printer, and you print it. And then when you're done, you just literally pull the fabric off of the paper. That's all there is to it. And this is not muslin. This is that Osnaburg fabric. It's a little cheap. It's like $1 cheaper. And it has like little specks of brown in it. And it's a little more textured than, like muslin is real smooth. There's like no texture to it. This has a little bit of texture to it, which I kind of really like. So that's the plan, Stan. Okay, so I'm going to get this so that we can, where's my pencil? Like I have 1,400 pencils, but there's never one around. I'm going to mark where I'm going to cut this because I want to do my tag, or my, kind of my tag, I guess. I'm going to take him clear to the bottom. I want to make sure he's a little centered. And I'm just tracing. And of course I'm going to know that I need to cut just a hair smaller so that I don't have fabric peeking out around the frame. Yes, that's where I found it, Trina, because my Walmart doesn't have a fabric section. So when she had mentioned it on one of her reels or lives or whatever, I don't even remember, I thought, well, I'm never going to be able to get that. And then I was looking for muslin at Hobby Lobby one time, and I come across it, and I was so happy. And it's like $1 cheaper than muslin per yard. So who doesn't like a good deal, right? Oh, well, I'm sure Grunches and Bakes fine. Did I already bake? No, but I will let you know because I'm gonna do some just to have already done for bows. I'm gonna tear some strips of it. I mean, it's just regular fabric. Every other fabric bakes okay, so I'm sure this will too, Okay, guys, I want to make sure I'm cutting this right because it is not beneath me to mess it up. Even though I marked it, I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself. I should have just brought my paper cutter out here. It would have been better because I cut straight lines like a kindergartner. Eventually, I'll have everything that I need out here. Like, you don't think of some things until you actually go to use it. Eventually. Eventually, I'll have my life together. Or will I? Hi, Julie. I know, Danielle. I say it, but I don't live it. Hi, Julie. It's okay. Hi, Renee. Well, listen, I mean, I wasn't even going to do a snowman. Like, I actually forgot about it. Then I'm like, oh, crap, I have to do a snowman. And then this print, so it worked out perfect. Who's leaving? Okay, Stella, have a good day, my friend. Thanks for jumping on. See, isn't that going to be so cute? Simple, but just gorgeous. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Stephanie, you are the bomb.com, girly. The bomb.com. Hello, Brianna, my girl. Just this one bottom is still too much. Okay, so I'm just literally going to put glue on this frame and we're going to attach it. I guess I probably should have coffee grunched it first, but it'll be fine. I'm not a bit concerned with it. Get my big glob of hot glue off of there. And I have to stand up so I can see this, you guys, okay? And of course, it's right on the crack of the table, so now I have to move it. This print would look so cute in a vintage frame. And see, I still messed it up. It's inevitable. It's what I do. Uh-oh, is somebody getting kicked out of my live? Yeah, there's been a whole lot of issues going on lately. Unfortunately, we just have to roll with it, you know? You know, I can take my X-Acto knife and go over this. But again, this is for me. So I'm not really concerned. There we go. With perfection. Never concerned with perfection. But look how darling that is. Oh, I just love this print. Stephanie. Thank you, girl. Bye, Monique. Have a good day. Thanks for jumping on. We're going to try to watch if you can. Oh, yeah, Shannon. Working at the post office. I'm sure you're busy. This time of year is craziness. Okay, so I'm going to probably make a mess with this grunge. I'm shaking it over the garbage in case it leaks. Because I have had it kind of like spray me. I'm going to put some Mod Podge into this container that I usually use for water for my paintbrushes. Of course that clogs, so let's just take the lid off and pour some in. It's not going to take very much. And then I'm also going to add some of the coffee grunge to it. And I'm sure everybody knows, but if there's somebody who does not, it is hot water, instant coffee, vanilla, and cinnamon. Now I don't want it too dark because I don't want the image to not be able to be seen, but I do want it a little colored. Do you know what I mean? I just want it to look aged. So I'm going to mix that up. Okay, Trish. Good morning, Carol. Did you bake the paper bag? I did it. I was a little nervous. I just stayed right by my oven. Turns out nice. I love the texture of it. It's almost like leather-y, but I had Mod Podge in mine too. So it's just kind of like chocolate milk, or as my granddaughter says, choco milk, Gigi. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. Yes, there was a big old glob in mine, Lisette, and I had to heat it up. It's gotta be warm. Hello, Zena. No, Danielle. I just had it explode on me before, so I had to shake it over something. I don't know what to use on it. Maybe I'll use a chippy brush. I'm a little nervous because I'm doing this live. I always get nervous when I'm live. I don't know why. So I'm just going to dip it in there, and we're just going to go to it and see what happens. And it's going to dry, I think, a little lighter. I'm going over the whole image because I want it all to look just, you know, aged. I'm just trying to like not get it too thick. Spread it out. Spread the goodness. And then we'll hit it with the heat tool and see what happens. See what happens, my friends. And if it doesn't turn out, then what did we lose? At least we tried it, right? But if you like vintage and coffee grunge, I mean, how can it not turn out? It's got all the good things. It's got all the things. So let's try it and see what happens. Good morning. I think it's Lisa, right? Crazy Mom Creations. Melissa, good morning. That is some Mod Podge and some coffee grunge, which is a cup of hot water, half a cup of instant coffee granules, 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla. It is Tracy Campbell at My Sweet Home Living. It's her coffee grunge recipe. And I'm just brushing it over top the fabric that I printed the image on to make it look. Good morning, The Crafting Coop. What's your first name? Oh, you're welcome, Melissa. You're very welcome. You guys, do you remember last week when I was live and I said what a huge squirrel was on the edge of my pool going down into the cover? It's back. And I'm telling you, that squirrel is a wide load. It's a big squirrel. Yes, girl, make that grunge. Are you feeling better, Trina? Oh, and it smells so good when you're drying it. It's heavenly. Well, Zena, it's back. The big old squirrel is back. I swear, my dog's 22 pounds. You know, it's just a Morkie, a Maltese and a Yorkie mixture. And I think that squirrel's almost as big as my dog. He's ate way too many nuts, Lisette. Good morning, Miss Tammy. Well, it's for smell, and it also does something when it combines with the cinnamon. It gives it that kind of, I don't know if texture's the right word. Tina, good morning. The Snowman is from the Vintage Pebble. That is Stephanie at the Vintage Pebble. She has a printable group. It's called the Printed Pebble. And this is one of the bonus prints that she had found on the internet. She didn't create this one, but she found it on a free site. I don't know which one. And she shares it with us. Risa. Okay, my crafting partner is Carrie. So Risa and Carrie. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Aw, Tammy, isn't it the best? How long are you there? I know you're in Dallas watching them. Risa and Carrie. Okay, we have that one too. It's a small dog running around through my yard. Good morning, Jane. I'm telling you, this thing is huge. And if you guys don't like dirty, grungy, don't coffee grunge it. Keep it nice and clean if that's what you like. I'm lagging. Oh, thank you, Risa. It means a lot to me. I appreciate that. Good morning, Bonnie. How are you? Thank you, Tanya. 1 week, a month. I fly out tomorrow, but then we'll be down for Christmas. So you won't cry tomorrow because it's not going to be that long. Perfect. Thank you for sprinkling. Yes, you guys, if you've sprinkled me out, I really appreciate that. It really helps my channel or my page get out there. I love when you spread the love. Spread the rest. Okay, this isn't completely dry yet, but look. I like the unevenness of it. I like the dirtiness of it. But if you don't like that, it's okay. You don't have to like it. I like it. So, I'm going to sand this frame a little bit on the edges of it. This would be pretty, like if you like neat and clean, like a white vintage frame and like go over it with some rub and buff or even some antique wax and, you know, for the raised part of it. And keep that snowman nice and crisp and white. That would be pretty too. This is just the route I'm going right now. That would be very pretty. I love how everybody finds these vintage frames, but I can never find them. I go in our Goodwill and I don't ever see the good things that everybody else sees. It's kind of disappointing. I'm just going to brush this off real quick, get all the dust out of there. This is from the sanding. Okay. So this is what we have so far. Okay, now I'm going to take this red and white ticking that I've had, I have baked and coffee grunged. And I'm going to glue it up there at the top. And then we're going to put some muslin over top of it. And what did I just do with that big piece? Oh, there it is. And we're going to stamp in the meadow with a dot, dot, dot. And then it'll make you sing when you look at it. In the meadow we can build a snowman. Okay, so let me see. We need to be how wide? Oh, good. I'm glad. I mean, there's so many different ways that you could take this. You know, take it and make it yours. This is just what I chose to do with the dirty and the vintage looking. And I'm just gonna cut it right there. And then we'll figure out how long we actually need it. Well, hello, Deborah. Thank you, Jane. No. I'm going to be on. I'm not going to be on Days Gone By until after Christmas. Then maybe I'll start doing my every Monday thing again. But right now with events and everything, like I can't go live 3 or 4 days a week. And the weeks that I'm in events, and plus I'm Tuesday and Thursday on my page, I can't do, it's just too much for me, you know, with having the baby and doing all the things that we do. Hi, Tracy. So yeah, I will still be on my page every Tuesday and Thursday, and then I will like announce, I'll post when I'm going to be in events. But on Days Gone By, I am going to hold off until the first of the year till after the craziness subsides. It was just too much. Tomorrow, or no, today's Thursday. Saturday, you guys, at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and I'm going to post a graphic for this. I will be live on Inspirations by Lisa Ann's page. She's having some health issues. She's not, she's not feeling the best, so she's not able to go live. So some of us creators are helping her out and going live on her page for her. So I will post a graphic, and then to find me, you'll have to go to Inspirations by Lisa Ann's page. Stephanie was there yesterday. I think Sarah from Booksy and Buttons goes on there tonight, and I'll be on Saturday night. I'm just tattering the edges of this fabric a little bit. Well, hello, Miss Brenda. How you been, my friend? Are you still visiting with your parents in Arizona? Yeah, Julie, that's what we do. We have to. We have to help each other. We have to. Okay, so that's not even quite dirty enough for me. So where's my... You guys, I'm losing my mind. Losing it. I'm going to brush this coffee grunge on here a little bit more. Yes, 7 p.m. tonight. That's what I thought. And that's Central Time, right, Denny? Because I know Sarah, unless it's an early day out for Sarah at work. I don't know. You'll have to check Inspirations by Lisa's page and see what time, what time zone the time is for Sarah to be on there tonight. I'm just drying this a little bit, you guys. Okay, food's in the oven. Stephanie, you poor thing. What time did you finally get Berkeley to bed last night? What was it, 10:30 when we talked and she was still up fighting her sleep? Okay, so 7 o'clock Central Time, Denny said. Sarah from Booksy and Buttons will be on Inspiration for Lisa's page. We're trying to keep her algorithm going, not let her page get stalled, because if you're not on there and active, FB won't spread you around, and then, people don't see you. So we're all just trying to help her out. Oh no, Debbie. Oh no, Debbie. Okay, so that's dry enough. We're just going to put that little bugger on there. I better move this so I don't spill my brown gold. It's a little wet, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm just going to glue on the edges of it because I don't want a big hump in the middle from the hot glue. It does look like a piece of bacon. Speaking of baking, I'm hungry. Brianna, if you're still on here, we should take the baby and go out to breakfast and go to Sam's Club. Yes, poor Stephanie. She's going, I don't want to say crazy, because I don't mean crazy in a bad name, but she's been going crazy. A lot of things to do, and having that granddaughter They're a blessing and they're fun to have, but when you're trying to multitask and do stuff when you have them, it's almost impossible. It really, really is. Okay, so let me see, and I think I'm gonna need my small stamps, like my small ones. And the metal, maybe not. I might be able to use this size. Let me see, guys. I don't know if Bree's still on here or not. She's probably ignoring me because she doesn't like to go out of the house on her days off. She works all the time, so when she's off, she likes to stay in the meadow. You know, I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a whirl. There's always more fabric, correct? Oh, you are on there? Okay. Is Livy sleeping? In the meadow. Too bad I didn't have a stamp that had little music notes on it. And I wish I had one with periods too. I think this one does have periods. Oh, she already ate breakfast? Regina, that's the truth. Like when she's here, I feel like I can't do anything but just be with her. It's so crazy to me. But when I had my kids, boy, I was doing anything I had to do because you had to. Yeah, I don't have just a dot. I could just put one on with a Sharpie, I guess. Why is it? Yeah, that's what I just said, Lisette. Like when I got everything done that I needed to, loaded them up, went to the store. I mean, like there was no stopping us when they were our kids. But good Lord, I don't know if it's because we're twice as old now. It's just not in me. I have to just, the days that she's here are just Olivia days. That's all. Nothing else is to be done unless it's before or after or during a nap. I know. Stephanie, you're right about that, girl. Yeah, I would say that's true too, Brianna. I am exactly 26 years older. And I don't know. I just love watching her. She's a hoot. She's like a sponge right now, learning everything and repeating everything and doing cute things. She definitely gets undivided attention. And you guys, I'm not going in a line. You know I like them wonky. And I even try purposely to get some of the square, you know, like the outside of the stamp on there to make it look old. Uh-oh, what did I do? Oops, that's not the garbage. The garbage is down there. And again, I don't clean my stamps, so for those of you that it bothers, look away, look away, look away. I've never cleaned them. I mean, no, you're right. I haven't cleaned them. Oh, Trina. Whew. Oh, my. My. I'm not going to do that with that. I'm going to take my walnut stain distress ink, and I'm going to make this dirty. My son is, I think he just turned 33. Let me see, I just turned 53, so he's 33. I had him at 20, and then, I mean, that was sooner than I ever wanted to, but it is what it is. And then I had my daughter at 26. So, I was young enough that I could keep up with them. And you guys, I'm leaving all the strings on here because I love the stringy strings. Good morning, Debbie Lee. Well, hi, Janie. I didn't see you come on, my friend. Yes, more patience. We want to spend more, well, not that we didn't want to spend time with our kids, but we want to enjoy watching them. Like anything we have to do now, like I just figure it's not going anywhere. This time with her is precious, and I'm just spending time with her. I'm not going to worry about anything else. It's all going to be there when she leaves. Okay, so here we have this so far. Let me put my little, watch, I probably won't be able to find a marker. I promise I have markers. I promise. Of course, there's a green one. Now here's one. I didn't even leave enough room, actually. We'll just do, here we go. All right, let's get some greenery on here. I have my little box of goodness from that arrangement that I told you I pulled apart. And I really love this frosted pine. I don't know what it is about it. I just really love it. So I'm going to use that. And I have, see, they were just in that arrangement with the little pick sticks on the end. I'm going to use a couple of the snow-covered pine cones. I don't know exactly how we're doing this yet, y'all, but we're going to figure it out. Because I don't want it to be too much, and there's not enough room for a bow. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. It has to go like that. And I need to figure out, let me see, maybe, just maybe, you guys should see my craft space whenever I'm done with my live, because I literally just throw everything everywhere. I'm sure we all do that, right? Okay, so I'm going to kind of do it like that. I think it would have been really cute with a small bow, but I don't know that I can make it small enough to not have it overpower my image. Do that. Do this. I just want to play with the placement real quick, you guys. Do that. I actually like this one better. That's almost perfect for there. Let me cut that end off. Janie, I'm glad you were able to join me, my friend. I know my time doesn't usually work with you because you're always out, you know, you have other obligations. So I'm glad to see you on. Okay, do I want to put a couple little red berries on there? Let me see. They have to be small though. Maybe. And then we can do pine cones. And then I can put a rusty bell up there to cover. Yeah, I feel like they need to be rather small. So let's take this one. And I don't even know, this I think I got from Dollar General last year, but it was just on this wire, kind of like a garland. I like the real snowy ones, so good. Yes, Janie, it's always nice when you're here, my friend. Let's all the girls here today. And like I said, you guys, if you don't like the dirty, the grungy, the vintagey looking, there's always ways to create it to make it to your style. I really do wish I would have had a vintage frame because I think that would be just beautiful. Just beautiful. I think if we do this, everybody in the house. Actually, then I can't do a bell. I can make a bow in hand. This image smells so good from having the coffee grunge on it. I don't know, you guys. I think I'm going to stick with... I'm going to do this. I'm not even going to try to raise it to show you because it's all going to fall anyway. I'll show you when it's all attached. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, Stephanie. Was it Dollar Tree, Pam? I couldn't remember. Good morning, Pam. Hi, Renee. Do I know how to make a fork bow? I saw it in another page and changed how I make small. I don't know what a fork bow is. Or maybe I know what it is. I just don't know that it's called a fork bow. I don't know. Should I do pine cones or a big bell? What do you guys think? I could just... Tracy, did I say hi to you, honey? Tracy Hutchinson. Hi, if I didn't. I think I did. Trying to decide, you guys. Do I want... It might be too big. I think I will just go with the pine cones. What do you guys think? Pine cones or bells? Help me. Help a sister out. Actually, the way that's laying there is perfect right now. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to worry about... I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. When my mom was real sick and she was in her end stage of her brain cancer, I took a leave from work and to take care of her. And she had a brain tumor on the left side of her brain, so the right side was all affected. And she would have a hard time talking sometimes, so she would say, her motto at the end of her life was like, don't sweat the small stuff. So these embellishments are the small stuff, and I'm not going to sweat them. And I'm sorry, I just got real emotional. I didn't say that to be sad. I was just saying. Let's put that in the middle. Okay. Wow. I think these emotions with menopause too are just crazy. Like, I've never been an emotional person. Now every time, oh, Pam, I'm glad you didn't. Now every time I talk about something, they just come out of nowhere. I'm glad you didn't miss me, Pam. Oh, thank you. It is hard. Thank you, guys. She was only 57. She's been gone almost 20 years. Thank you, Betsy. Okay, I pulled myself together. I think. Thanks, Robin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Uh-oh. Just heard my, thank you, Renee. Okay, Stephanie, you have a great day, honey. Have fun with your little brunch. I think something just got delivered because I heard my doorbell thing go off. I wonder what I have coming today. And I'm just going to stick this other piece of greenery right in there to make it a little fuller. Thanks, Debbie. No, we don't. Like, and it doesn't matter if it was 20 years ago or 20 days ago. I think the holidays really get me, though. Like, both of them are gone, you know. No, actually, I just saw the FedEx truck, Ruth. The giant squirrel is not on my front porch right now, but I wouldn't be surprised if he would have been. And honestly, you guys, I think I don't know that I'm going to do much more to this because, again, Christina is a what? Simple girl. I don't know. Maybe, okay, maybe I will do a little bit more. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Maybe just a little bit of Excelsior to give it some more texture and a little bit of something, something. Hi, Rachel. Thank you, Debbie. I know I have you and Livy, and that's the best thing ever. And I don't know where that came from, you guys. I'm really sorry. I did not meant to, you know, I didn't mean for that to happen. Oh, Pam. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I don't even know if I can put this in here now that it's all glued down, to be honest. Let me see something. If I can quit blubbering, I might be able to do some work. Blubbering like a fool. Thank you. Honestly, I bought, when I found it at Hobby Lobby, when I was on the hunt for it, and they finally had it, I bought like 3 bags then. So I get it at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to tell you, because I made the same mistake too, and I know others have. There's 2 different cuts. There's a regular cut, and then there's a finer cut. This is the fine. The regular is like, it's almost like the size of like the paper shredding that you buy. Or maybe not quite that wide, but it's considerably wider. Oh, Robin, I'm sorry. But they have the fine stuff. If they don't have it over in the florals with the moss and everything, the real fine cut Excelsior is in Cards and Party over by like the paper shredding and that the decorative bags and stuff. The department's called Cards and Party. Also, you can get it at Walmart in the canning department because Excelsior is used like for shipping. It's wood shavings is what it is. So, I know Sarah, I don't know if you follow Sarah Booksy and Buttons, but she got a huge bag, like huge, at on Amazon. So she might have that link posted, or if you watch her, I know people ask her all the time, Or you can send her a message. She'll give you the link. So there's, you know, there's several different routes you could take. Oh, Pam. Whew. I can't even. I can't. Horrible. I don't know. You guys are probably wondering, what in the Sam Hill is she doing? But I like the Excelsior look on it. And then I'm going to trim it a little bit. I kind of am thinking about putting 2 small rusty bells. Like, no, maybe not. I don't want this to look like super placed or anything like this. I just want it to be kind of natural, not balled up. It's harder to make things look natural than what it is to make, I don't know, that doesn't make sense, never mind. I mean, you could even take this and put like snow around on the bottom of the frame, put some things inside there. That I am not going to do. I'm just giving you this idea. You guys can take it and do what, see, I just think it's so stinking cute. So cute. So that's what we have, you guys. We have our vintage snowman. Check out the printed pebble, you guys. Stephanie has a link on her page. The vintage pebble. You won't regret it. Get some one-on-one time with Stephanie. She uses her printables to show you different options of what you can do with them. And this was one of her prints. I don't know. I really like it. I think I need to move the berries, though, because you can't see in the meadow. But it's okay. It's for me. Here's the idea. You guys do whatever you want with yours. I want to thank you guys all for joining me this morning. Thank you for putting up with my blubbering. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, Marie. Thank you, Lori, for the stars. The product on is called... Oh, okay, Debbie. Thanks, Lisette. Thanks, Zena. Thanks, Trina. Thank you, Regina. Thanks, Gina. Thank you guys all so much. You guys go you have a snowman that I want to print and use today. Thank you for... Oh, you're welcome, Trish. I can't wait to see it. Okay, guys, you go enjoy the rest of your day. Get all the hustle and bustle going, the holiday, because I know we all have a lot of stuff to do. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you and I thank you. And you guys be safe and have a good day. Bye.